That's right, you heard the title of the video. But before we go into start the debunking of what's going on here, may I do a little victory dance for this because this man deserves what he's getting and we need to celebrate. Alright, first I'm gonna do the Richard. Oh, 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 oh. And then I do the SpongeBob. Yeah. And then I do Moist Critical's favorite awful dance move. I think it's called the Egyptian. I don't know. And then it's a few seconds, so hold on, let me just take a minute. Now what will it be? Ah yes, P. Diddy. Diddy. The Diddler. That's the most appropriate name for him right now because my gosh, this guy is a horrible human being that you will ever see. Maybe being a fan of this guy's rap music isn't a good idea right now. He's definitely a monster. The devil will definitely go up to earth and say, I just want to tell you I'm a huge fan for your music and for your crazy abuses. For all those people who don't know, Sean Diddley Combs, also known as P. Diddy, is a famous known rapper for singing and doing the classic, he's doing rap songs. And this man is not what you think. Now also, some of you people may have known the constant buzzwords such as baby oil and the Diddy party. I'll explain to you. So P. Diddy was a famous rapper that was somewhere in the 2000s. I don't know, I've never heard of his songs before. But right now, I don't think you should listen to your songs right now. Listening to his songs will definitely make you go on to the FBI's watch list. So P. Diddy has a lot of, not just accusations, these are facts straight out of the African wild, man. It's being recorded, there's camera footage, there's evidence, there's people admitting it and telling it was true. There's so much evidence stacked to him and it's crazy. So what is crimes? Well, that involves with one of the most extreme, beating the heck out of a woman. Mostly one of his girlfriends or maybe some ex or wives. Ex-girlfriend, or doesn't matter. You shouldn't be hitting that. He was crazy, man. I don't know what she was smoking, but I won't definitely not show you the video of him beating up women because I respect women. So let me see this, but I will show you. He hit him one of those jabbings, and then combos right up there. Please don't ever do these sacred jutsu techniques on any women. Please, I beg you. This will definitely get you in jail, just as P. Diddy would. Yeah, you might think, oh, that's one crime, okay, how could it worse? There are more allegations about him than the allegations of Ava Chris Tyson. There are a lot of things about him. That includes sex trafficking. I hope YouTube doesn't, be mad at me because I just said the word. So I'm just gonna say sex trafficking, as abusing one of his boyfriends and girlfriends to be one of these Diddy parties. So I'm gonna explain you what a Diddy party is. So basically, when a boy and a girl likes each other so much, or a boy likes each other so much, and then P. Diddy comes, and then he brings a little camera, and then brings all the boys and girls who love each other so much into a room where they jump off the bed, real crazy. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna stop the camera. I'm just gonna use adult words this time. He was doing these massive orgies with a lot of people, where he basically does tell people to do the most creepiest thing ever. Hey, there was examples like, I got this camera recording here, and I want you to do one of the freakiest thing ever, such as you gotta lick every piece of hair of this guy's chest and ear, nose, whatever you do, just do the freakiest thing, and then P. Diddy starts recording it. And after that, all his victims were blackmailed to whatever they do. So if they were told of P. Diddy or what's going on, what he did in the freak ops, he'll send the video to his family, blackmailing them. So yeah, another thing, blackmail. Another one. So what I guess that makes him really not such a great person. This wasn't a consent at all. This definitely wasn't, jaw dropping. Celebrities with money have done worse things, such as, well, I've seen a lot of before, but I'll go out on the top of my head. I'm thinking Jeffrey Epstein with the Epstein Island. I told you, man, money could really ruin your life, or it just makes you like an animal. It shows your real self, unless your real self is actually a good person. And P. Diddy wasn't just watching and recording these people doing it. He was doing it himself. He was in on it, and he was also doing one of the most craziest things that are, including using using baby oil as lubricant. Now, I don't know about you. I've never bought baby oil before, or never used lubricant before because I've never done those weird stuff. But that is the most weirdest thing you could ever done. So there's a news that says that he bought 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That's like, you can almost fill up like an entire room with just the baby oil. That is the most creepiest thing ever. This man is freaky. He also found the cops also found him with a bunch of adult toys. I'm pretty sure you know what that is. Yeah, this guy is crazy. I know this guy also has some exclusivity accounts, and then like rappers such as J. Cole and Drake. I'm sure that they were onto this. Like I said, money makes you crazy, and I guess these celebrities can get away with this. And obviously, these allegations have been gone for a very while because they're celebrities. They have money. They can get away for everything. But until now, we can finally, crack down this guy, since he is an absolute menace to society and he should not start making music.
Indictment that led to the overnight arrest of rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs has been unsealed, and it contains a litany of vile and disgusting allegations. For months, Diddy's been under investigation after multiple lawsuits, including one from his ex-girlfriend, who accused him of sexual abuse and sex trafficking. The rapper has pled not guilty, and as Les Trent reports, today he was denied bail, so he'll be staying behind bars.
No bail at all. That is a crazy thing. You must have to be done some heinous things to do this. I don't know how many women you've trafficked, but that is the most craziest thing I can hear in the court. So imagine this: you were going in the court and you said, "Oh, you want to be freed," and nope, you gotta prove yourself until you're innocent. And I also don't like how P. Diddy pled not guilty. Yes, I know people will prove themselves innocent until guilty, but this man is the most guiltiest person ever. There's so much evidence around him. This is literally caughting him red-handed. It's like a criminal was doing a drug exchange, and the cops were literally was the person who bought it. This is literally actual facts and actual evidence and proof, and he still proves not guilty. It's crazy to me. But yet again, these people the P. Diddy's a freaking monster.
With sex trafficking and racketeering. A judge turned down a $50 million bail package, citing possible violence and coercion of witnesses. The 14-page indictment alleges in graphic detail that the 54-year-old rapper hosted elaborate sex parties that he called freak-offs. It claims that dozens of women were drugged and coerced into taking part under threat that their careers would be destroyed if they refused. Some of the freak-offs were also videotaped.
Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
The indictment reveals that when agents raided Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami last March, they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil, lubricant, and videos of sex parties.
You see that? See that there? 1,000 bottles of baby oil as lubricant. That is some crazy thing happening. I don't know how he bought 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and I don't know why you could just use regular lube. I don't know why baby oil specifically. That sounds weird. Ugh. I'm just thinking about it. And I don't know how he bought it. Maybe he just sends a few agents, or maybe the way he doesn't, get tracked, he either tells them, okay, I'm hiring a few people to buy baby oil from here. This store in Walmart, a few baby oils in 7-Eleven, and a few baby oils in here, so no one can track us and find out what the weirdest things we've done. Now all this seems really wacky and nutty to the bottom, but what does the lawyer has to say? Does he have to have a lawyer to defend him? Does any lawyer wants to defend him? Well, as you all know, P. Diddy is rich. Well, obviously, how is he supposed to? He made tons of music videos, and I guess lives in that mansion. So, what would his lawyer would say, since there's a bunch of cash showing up to him?
His defense attorney says Combs is not guilty.
Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent.
He is a fighter. He's going to fight over this. Just like how he fights his ex-girlfriend. And I mean fights, I mean physically beating the crap out of her. Now, I'm not gonna say that all lawyers don't have hearts or they have no soul or they're a blood-sucking parasite. But defending PDD is not a good idea and will not be a good image to you. Most likely people will hate you for it, maybe sometimes. Or maybe got better lawyers to defend them to win in this case. So the lawyer is an absolutely horrible person, but he's still getting paid, which I still don't respect. I know you're getting paid like billions of dollars to get this, but no money is worth for honor. Sure, some people will say, yeah, you gotta do it for the money. I mean, the money is important. You gotta feed your kids and somehow. But I'm pretty sure there's other cases you can find other than defending P. Diddy. Even if you don't defend P. Diddy, I'm not a lawyer though. I'm pretty sure there's other clients that are kind of less weird and freaky like P. Diddy would do. I think it's a better way for that lawyer. Now, before that was his statement, there was another video of him was about to beat the crap out of her ex-girlfriend. I wasn't gonna show you that because obviously not. So we're going back to the lawyer. So how would he explain for the 1,000 bottles of baby oil when he found out he was using it in the freak offs? Well, I may ask you, why would he answer this? Well, he's the lawyer. He was supposed to answer. But here's his answer anyway.
It's thousands. I mean, and I'm not really sure what the baby oil has to do with anything. I don't know where the number 1,000 came. Has been ready to defend this case since he first found out about this case. He buys in bulk. I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home. I mean, have you sat in the parking lot of a Costco and see what people walk out of there with? In the parking lot of a Costco and see what people walk out of there with?
TMZ reached out to Costco. Their rep says none of their U.S. locations carry baby oil.
He's innocent, and we're going to fight this case with all of our might until we don't have to fight any longer. We're not giving up by a long shot. I told Mr. Combs I'm going to try and get his case to trial as quickly as possible.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I rest my case there. Well, Costco doesn't have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Well, that doesn't mean that they don't have it. That means P. Diddy must have bought it somewhere else. This man is either sweating or his family is being kidnapped by P. Diddy himself, or there's a gun or a sniper rifle behind the back of his head trying to defend the best he can to, get P. Diddy out of jail. It is impossible. Like I said, it's a losing fight. You're not going to win this. Even if you try to fight this, most of the sentence will be, let's say, forever. Let's say he gets a life sentence of like 50 freaking years. Oh, okay. After resolving days, we'll do it 49.9 years. Boom. That is the most you're gonna get. P. Diddy will not get out of this. I don't know how much money that P. Diddy has to get out of jail, but I hope that money goes nowhere near him so he doesn't get out of jail because he deserved this. The amounts of abuse that he does and beating his ex-girlfriend and doing these free cops and trafficking and women trafficking and drug trafficking, it's crazy to see this guy. That's just why, celebrities get away with everything, mostly because of money and secrecy and everything. It's crazy to me. But still, not really surprising because, like I said, any celebrity you might know, you become a total weirdo because, money talks. And instead of money talks evilly to do. So it's like one of those tiny devils he talks right on your shoulders. And let's say, Mr. Lawyer, he said it couldn't be maybe it couldn't be 1,000. How did they get 1,000? Well, the police said they found 1,000. They raided his house. They literally raided his house and literally count 1 out of all the baby oil. Let's not say 1,000. Maybe it's more than 1,000. Maybe 1,030, 1,045. Maybe it's not. Let's agree with you. Let's say 900 baby oil. Maybe 20 bottles of baby oil. Maybe 245, 420 baby oil. I'm just pulling out numbers out of my butt. It doesn't matter because he still uses baby oil as lubricant. How would you not know that? I'm pretty sure, sir, if you were married, I think you would use lubricant to, get down and do the business or whatever. But anyways, yes, glad to see P. Diddy is behind bars now. I hope the prisoners out there does the same thing as he did with his ex-girlfriends and the people who were the victims of the freak-offs. I hope the prisoners does a freak-off to Diddy, and P. Diddy is, absolutely vulnerable. I hope so, because this man deserves what he gets. I hope he gets to the bottom of hell as soon as possible. But anyways, yes, that's it. This guy's crazy. Don't let money influence you, but I guess if there's a lesson to this, just keep doing good or whatever, and don't be too weird and everything. See ya.